Hey guys, welcome to Pinterest in 10 minutes a day. I am here to empower busy woman entrepreneurs take control of your online business with just 10 minutes a day using Pinterest marketing. My goal is to teach you the ins and outs of Pinterest marketing, share success stories, and provide actionable tips to help you grow your business. Get ready to learn how to make the most out of your limited time and resources and start achieving big results. We're going to dive in and start building your online presence with Pinterest today. So, have you ever thought, I know Pinterest can bring traffic, but I have no idea how it actually works? If that is you, you are 100% not alone. I get it for multiple ways in my DMs all the time. It's just a really confusing platform, and I totally get it. And it's really not your fault because most of us has been taught to think about Pinterest as social media. So we try to use it like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media apps that I am not familiar with. And we start posting and hoping for engagement. And we start wondering about what time we need a post that's best for the algorithm, and we start looking at the likes and comments and really make sure engage with that. And here's the truth. Pinterest is not social media. Yes, it's called a social platform, but it is not social media. It is a search engine, okay? And that is why Pinterest feels so confusing because you use Pinterest, you know how to find recipes and you look for workouts, but you can't really wrap your mind around how to use it for a business. It's because it's a search engine, okay? And that's why when you connect your Instagram to Pinterest, you might get a lot of views, but you don't really see any sales or traffic or really, I don't want to say growth because you see some numbers growing, but not the actual numbers that need to be growing to bring money into your pockets, right? Um, it's because most people on Pinterest, they're not scrolling to connect. They don't just scroll because they're bored. They are searching to solve a problem or get an idea. Okay. So instead of asking, what should I post today? You want to start asking myself, what is my ideal client, my ideal buyer, my ideal customer already searching for right now? And that one shift changes everything and changes the complete way you look at Pinterest. And when you really think about it that way, you start realizing that's how you use Pinterest too, right? I had a student, Dana, and she had been on Instagram for a while and Pinterest for a while, but she paid for a Pinterest VA and really focused and committed to 3 months on Instagram with this VA to help her. And she got about 30 website visits a month, which is pretty good, but she still didn't make her a single sale. So she quit the VA. She quit with the virtual assistant and she dived into my Pinterest Organic Growth Academy course. And she learned how to use Pinterest the right way as a search engine and how to grow with that. After the first few months, I want to say it was about 3 months or 4 months. It was definitely before the 6 month frame for her because she had already had stuff on Pinterest. She hit 100 website visits in a 3 month in her 90-day total, which was awesome on her own without a paid VA. And she started getting actual inquiries about her classes versus just like zip, zilch, crickets, nothing about it. Okay. When you start thinking and using Pinterest like a search engine, it will help you understand how to use Pinterest to grow your business. So, this is what I want you to do. This is your action step. At the end of every episode, I'm going to give you something to do, which really shouldn't take a ton of time, but doing this will help you grow with Pinterest and help you understand and how to use it better. So, I want you to write this down or type it into your phone. Pinterest is a search engine, not social media. Okay. I'm going to say that again. Pinterest is a search engine, not social media. Now, I want you to ask yourself, if you believed this and you started thinking about Pinterest as a search engine versus social media, what would you do differently? What would you do differently in your pins, in your profile, in your content to approach that differently? Okay. It is that first beginning shift is the number one thing we cover in the self-paced course, the Pinterest Organic Growth Academy, POG for short. Okay. Because it doesn't matter how well you have keywords or how often you pin or how great your pins are. If you can't get down the first initial profile of attracting the ideal clients because you don't understand how to use Pinterest as a search engine for social media. Okay. So if you are interested in learning more about the POG Academy, the link is below. Definitely go do your action step. And thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, head on over to my free Facebook group, Woman on Pinterest, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye for now.